Bring your passion to the DFL. Good resolution writing. Resolutions are the DFL's grassroots way of moving your ideas to politicians. They energize our delegates, our candidates, and our elected officials. The ideas you carry need to be understood and supported by the majority. The idea can be your own or any group's issue you support. Writing a concise resolution and organizing support for it are the two most important factors for the success of your resolution. The DFL platform consists of two parts: the ongoing platform that embodies our beliefs and principles, and the action agenda that lays out legislative objectives and political priorities for the next two-year legislative cycle. Resolutions are the most successful when submitted to many caucuses around the state. For your resolution to be considered at the state level, it will need to come from at least 2 congressional districts and at least 5 organizing units. Let's take a look at just one of the 16 categories from the action agenda document, energy, and the top 5 resolutions that the state convention delegates voted for and approved. Support renewable energy available to everyone had broad state support. It came from all 8 congressional districts and about half of the organizing units, 34. Likewise, support environmental impact statements for pipelines also had broad state support, coming from all 8 congressional districts and 30 organizing units. Support EPA's Clean Power Plan came from all 8 congressional districts and about a third of the organizing units, 23 in all. Support carbon fee and dividend came from 6 congressional districts and 9 organizing units. Oppose all subsidies for fossil fuel came from 4 congressional districts and 5 organizing units. So here's the top half of the resolutions form for the precinct caucus. There are now 16 categories. A category of media internet has been added. It deserves its own category. Net neutrality and access of high-speed broadband throughout greater Minnesota are just 2 significant examples. Here's the bottom half of the resolutions form. It now explicitly states, be concise and use everyday language. And then it says, provide your 2 or 3 strongest supporting statements. So you can present your resolution to your precinct caucus. There can be discussion about the resolution, and then the precinct members will take a vote. Remember, a valid resolution form must be signed and clearly marked adopted. Clearly marked adopted. Clearly marked adopted. So here are some recommendations on writing a good resolution. Don't write legislation. A resolution should state specific actions and the goals they are meant to accomplish. For example, we support fair public financing of presidential and congressional elections. We support single-payer health care. We oppose disposal of hazardous waste below ground. And again, use everyday language and thus be understood. No one knew what this resolution meant. It actually did, and it did not pass at the organizing unit level. It was actually a great idea meant to stop certain forms of outstate predatory lending. And have one idea, not 4. This resolution had 4 pretty good ideas, but how does the Resolutions Committee digest and translate this and make it presentable to their organizing unit convention? So here's how the process worked for one resolution during the last 2-year legislative cycle. 5 precincts in Senate District 44 submitted resolutions about supporting renewable energy. These were combined into one resolution by their Resolutions Committee, retaining the essence of all 5. Senate District 44 approved that resolution and forwarded it to the state. And so did 33 other organizing units. The major point is that the final resolution on the state ballot was the product of about 150 separate resolutions. So 150 resolutions became 34 resolutions, became one resolution of 17 words. Support a transition to renewable energy where everyone has affordable access to the benefits of clean energy. Remember, you are writing and providing the vision and the passion to the political process. So try to keep your resolution to about 30 words or less, and then try to limit your reasoning to about 3 major points. The resolution should be 30 words or less. The reasoning can be more words. But write with vision and write with passion. Here's an example. Support single-payer health care, because health care is how we as a society most clearly express our sacred responsibility to care for each other. Your voice matters. Participate in and bring your passion to your precinct caucus. Thank you.